Hey guys, how's it going? May 8th, 2022, and we are back. Man, I've been doing a lot of work. but it's been interesting. The bowl is completely full. This must have, actually the last train must have came in, or is about to come in. I think he's about to come in. I don't know where the hell he is. Oh, he's just a hopper. Okay. He's not too bad. I don't know when he got out in here. I could tie him up to a train if I have to. Oh yeah. Definitely tie him up to something. But yeah, let's tie him up to something. Get him out of the way so that we don't back up any more traffic. Which one do I want to try here? Definitely going to have room on the northern side, but we'll go with the big one. So I'm going to clear out the northern side in a second here. So let's do that. So we're looking at 5 tracks over. Alright. So we're looking at 5 tracks over from here. So we want to go 1, 2. Okay, so we're going to have to come up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's putting it here. Which means we have to go here. Straight down. Okay, now we're good. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. I'm not gonna latch them up or anything because we got a lot of trimming to do. And the reason why there's a lot of trimming to do is because we got more trains, and I'm gonna show them to you shortly here. We'll get the YouTube or my comments going. I was gonna go out, and I just have too much things that I want to get done. So, and I had a lot of exercise yesterday, so I don't feel so bad about missing the hottest part of the day. I'll actually go around supper. Let's see here. Never mind that crap. Just give me my page. Give me my page. You don't want to do it, do you? Piss off. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, I got my page up. Now, scroll down. Pop out the chat. Afternoon. And close that off. Alright. Good enough. I think I have the weight too heavy on the manifest coming in as well, but that was because of some of the changes I made yesterday. But we'll fix that. We are going to be using pretty much every track in Waycross now, coming up. So I've gone through, and I was saying before about how I had all the routing set up properly. Well, now we got, not the yellow ones so much there, but the Q series. 120, 280, all those other ones. But then we got Baldwin to Waycross, Waycross to Cincinnati, Montgomery, Waycross to Atlanta, Mulberry to Waycross, Waycross to Birmingham, Waycross to Birmingham. One takes a Fitzgerald, one takes a Thomasville, which is interesting. But we got all those coming in. with it, and I'll show you in a second, this is what, well, I'll show you that in phase number 2. I want to get this guy out of the way so that I have room if another inbound comes in. Okay. Whereabouts is he? Okay, he's at the top right now. That's what we want. Going to get him into the track. Only thing you can hump right now is the south. But I'll put him into the north for now, assuming I'll have it cleared out shortly. But I'm going to trim out the north tracks because I want to rearrange them. Rearrange that, rearrange the hump. We're going to be doing all kinds of things. How's the traffic holding? That's not too bad, actually. Okay, he can sit there. The other guy can sit on the hump. Is he clear? Clear enough. Okay. Alright, so he's ready to go. We got one track free. So, now our job is to get as much as we can cleared out onto the north fording here. In fact, we got to clear it all. There's no choice about it. So, in order to do that, we're looking at seeing what trains go where. So we got Savannah, Georgia. So the matrix, I'm trying to make some room here. I even was starting to put in capacities. I started measuring capacities, but I stopped doing that for now. So the ones in yellow are the ones to south. They're just not changing. The new trains aren't adding to them. So they're all good. There's a couple locals here. These are the locals that come out of Waycross. These are the locals. This is the local set that goes on to 455, 457. They can be shifted a bit if need be, so I have room to do that for sure. And I'm probably going to use that, actually. I'm going to probably shift as much as I can over. I'm not too sure about 768, 772. I might pull that over to some of the single-digit tracks, or track bowls, or bowl tracks, or whatever you want to call it. I have some tracks that aren't being used. I have to play around with them. I may shift this over to the north side of the yard, despite the fact that the local yard is on the south. It's just I'm not too sure. I may put some over here. I may move this over eventually. I don't know. What I'm looking at right now, though, is taking places like Chicago and other long distance places. Probably Chicago, I would say, because Chicago seems to get quite a bit of traffic, which is actually a good thing. It's just it's not in the right way, and I might move that over. We'll see, but I want to reverse it. I don't need to reverse it. Now that I think about it, I really don't. I just need to add. I just need to start moving things around a bit here. So, anyways, let me just start moving it out, getting it out of the yard so I can start shifting things open. The only thing that's in there right now is track 48. I can clear that out. That would clear up this entire area, and then I can start reorganizing the hump a little bit. I haven't decided what to do with these guys. I will probably shift them over to 51. Probably shift it over to, yeah, I would say probably, what's the length on this right now? So he's at 1523 feet. He's going to fit pretty much anywhere, and he's even smaller, which is why I want to take advantage of the other ones. But I think I'll go ahead with that. Let me clear out the north, and I'll show you what I mean. So, whoops, don't want to do that. So, the ones in here in red aren't used. These are other places. These are some Manchester is already in there. I've got to change the industry, or sorry, I got to change this. So Manchester, I have to change it over to something else. I haven't decided what. I think I'll probably just change it to who knows what, but I will change it because I can't use that. But then I have to change all the industries eventually and how they come out and all that other crap. But we'll see how it goes. Tennessee, a couple places in Tennessee, Kentucky, Cincinnati, they're all in play as well. Chicago. The reason why I want to move Chicago is because the narrower it goes into the yard. So Chicago, well, that's Selkirk. I don't know where Chicago is. Chicago's probably in the yard right there, but you can see it's starting to get into the narrow parts of the yard here. And I don't really want there's not too much I can use in here, but other than storage actually, which I may use, with the exception of track 1, just for sorting and stuff like that, possibly. We'll see. Chicago's even narrower. It's only getting like a small band. So when they come in, and the problem is all the through traffic is got stuff for Chicago. It's got stuff for everything, which it really shouldn't. But I have to play around with that. This is kind of why I want to get Chicago and places that are further away out there, as opposed to, and then worrying about some of the other locals in between. And I think I might do that regardless. On the south side, I don't want to touch that right now, but I do see a big difference between Baldwin, which is the first set off, but it's not too bad. It works out okay to have Baldwin load up, because then when Baldwin loads up, you make a train, because Baldwin pretty much goes to everything, so that works out pretty good. So as soon as Baldwin loads up, you build a train, and that's just the way it works. All right, so enough yapping. Let's get a train going here. Building some trains here. Oh, here's your Chicago right here, and that looks like it's already hooked up to something. Oh, it's already looks like it's set to go. I don't know what the hell's going on with this one. Oh, that's already on a train. Okay, cool. That's set to go. Alright, so that was what the last Chicago had done. Cool. Alright, so let's get Get that going. We'll start on the inner loop here. I'll get myself down here, and then I will I'll change the roading down here. Looks like it was already changed. And that's cool. Okay. So, looking on the inside out, I haven't checked the train stats. We'll check those real quickly. Yeah, okay, so I gotta change those. So, Savannah 1576 and 1623. This is all for building trains, so we know what we have. I can't wait to get the I cannot wait to get the AI system going. I really can't. I have to, but I have to get the building blocks for everything else going first. So, HSC. $27.62, $12.92. So much easier to do this part at night, but because you need a dark background against the red. You get this lightest background. It's not as good. Okay. 2073, 1595. Those weather tops are tough. That'll work. Well, I thought it would. I gotta move it up again. FLS 536. Okay. Whoa, Augusta, Georgia. What's going on with CVA? Yeah. Is it 6:34? I can't tell. 6:31. Jesus. Can't even see that. Okay. I want to see that for a second. Well, that one's man's okay, so we'll go with that. What happens is the locals will interfere with this. There's a way around it, and that is clear this track out before you switch locals. I always forget about that. Okay, Burr's got nothing. $12.79. I want to see that for a minute. What the hell is that? 187. Okay, so that is Nashville. I wasn't too sure. Oh, where did I go with it? Oh, there we go. Nashville, 396, 177. Ah, crap. We gotta do that. I don't know what happened. Oops, where did it go? I saw it. So don't have two tracks there, so whoops. Looks like they're cleared. Yep. Okay. 708 521. See, I try to keep this up to date, but at the same time it's so hard. I mean, even when I'm switching, it's just like you're trying to get one hump in it. You know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever. I wasn't going to update these, so I've kind of just like, you know, people update it whenever they need it. This is the way I look at it. That's what the EDI system's going to help. If it's a lot quicker, like, you know, by simply people pushing a button, then that'll be different. That's not a big deal at 1 o'clock in the morning. But trying to do this is, no, you can't do this at 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's the closest we have. Selkirk was the last one. Even Dan's out. Okay, cool. So now we take a look at what trains we can make, or are available to make, starting with the Savannah block. Not everything goes through Savannah. Of course, we got 684 goes up through Manchester, and then we're going to have these guys start going up. So we're going to get more trains heading that way, which is going to be cool. But for now, let's see what we've got here. We've got not much in feet. 692, 684. They're all small trains. I mean, 592 is only a 388. 492 is at 4,785. 410 is probably the biggest one. But again, if we take, say we take a Savannah block out of that, then we reduce that considerably. So that's not so bad. I think what we will do, I'm just trying to think here, what would be the best utilization. Of course, Savannah is good for pretty much everything, if we can. Although, it's not as necessary for that. Although, it does plays a big role. What trains do I have here? I'm not even too sure what trains I have out here. I never know. Some of them have... I'm going to avoid putting a train that's already out there if I can. So Q592 is currently on. So I won't worry about that one per se, but let's see. Might have no choice. No, I got plenty of choices. I got a 684, and yeah, I can use 684 for the other one. Small train anyways, but I don't care. The other guy is the one that goes to Chicago, because I saw that. So I imagine that's going to be the... he's got a Nashville in there too, doesn't he? Ah, but 684 can take it. Birmingham, we got 684. Oh, perfect. Okay, good. Oh, that's the 592. Okay, what's the other guy? Did we even determine that? So that's 592. What's the other thing that's sitting there? I saw something. At least I thought I did. Okay, so what are you? Selkirk. Oh, I want to see what everything's on this train. No, it's one of those friggin'... this is where the it screws me right up when they start messing around with the loads on this. Is this all Selkirks? Yeah. Okay, my guess is they're supposed to be all loads, so I'm going to treat them like that. There we go. It just screws up. It screws up the calculations so big time when that starts happening. There's probably a lot of that shit going on down here too. I gotta see what we see here. I can see Rick being in the middle, and I know it's a pain in the ass. I mean, you got all empties going one place and all this going the other. It's like, you know, it's like it's fine for now, but I'll leave the Augusta. I know people are trying to get it to look realistic and all that stuff, but just hitting the mix button doesn't do shit. It just doesn't. Because then it's, you know, I know, I understand. Empties are all going to one. There's ways of resolving that, and we can fix that. But we got so many things that we have to take care of, like clear the shard right now. What is that? I didn't even check to see what the hell that was. I got so friggin' hung up on Selkirk. So this is all Selkirk? So it's just sitting here. Alright. Well, if that's the case, I gotta add it to the mix. Well, that's going to be part of 410. Oh boy. That's not good. Alright. So, Selkirk. Tons. 3453. Equals plus 3453 and it is an additional 1,436 feet equals plus 1,436 feet. Okay, so it is currently residing in F9. Building F9, comment. Okay. See, that puts it at 14,000 feet. There's ways around that, though. You don't deal with Selkirk. So you got it out of the way to make room, which is understandable. So now we see what we have as for the other. We've got to decide which ones we want to build and where. Okay, so this one's going down here. Ah, I don't like that color. We'll go with this. So we know those have to go with that. Savannah's not the big deal, although we'll probably take it. This guy, 410, is being built. And he's going to be huge. Whoops, wrong way. HSC FLS. HSC's got to go this way. FLS doesn't. So now I'm finding the unique ones. LSC's got to go with that. CVA's got to go with that. Okay, so far we're pretty good. Birmingham, who knows? We'll have to decide. Nashville's already built, so we'll have to put it on that one. Gotta make sure I don't have anything on 592. Or 410 for the matter. 410's another one we can't have anything else. Although, it looks like 592 is going to... No, 592 is okay. That's good. Okay, the red ones don't matter. Oh, this one we knew. This one we need to know, but it doesn't matter at the moment. HNC is going on 492. Looks like 410s for those. Okay. I think that's it. So we've decided on that. We've decided on those. 592's already gone, or being built, I should say, or ready, I should say. I'll get my wording right. Q684. Okay, Birmingham, Alabama. In Manchester. Well, they got to go Q684. They have no choice. I'm looking at red ones. Okay. That's easy enough for now. Okay, Savannah's the only choice we've got, really, and Florence, South Carolina. Oh no, and the other one. Well, 408's hardly got anything. So I'm thinking about putting it up there. Well, hold on. Do I need to build a... Whoa. Do I need to build... No, I don't. I mean, HSC, yeah, I get that. A 492. So what I'll do is I'll throw this one down here. I'll give that Savannah. Okay, that completes 492. I don't think we need to run a 408. Yeah. I don't think we need to build a 408. Let's do that. Let's do that instead. I want to double check on that, but so Raleigh, North Carolina? Okay. Okay, that'll shorten it up quite a bit. Okay, so everything but Savannah is going to go on that one. And then we don't have those to worry about. Manchester. Manchester, we already got a 684. Everything else looks to be good. All right. So over here, I'm going to put a new crap. There we go. Okay. So 410's already building on track. What do we got here? We had a track name for it. Selkirk. Building on F9. You're already on F10. Yep. There we go. We're all set. Okay, so this one here, Selkirk we need to grab. Because Selkirk's going to be right at the end. This guy's got to pull ahead or something. Either that or I AI him. Alright. That should take care of that. Perfect. Let's go pick up our Selkirks. So we'll build that first. Selkirk's the last on the list, so... Oh, we gotta head forward here. Okay, so for this one we are picking up everything but Savannah. Oops, I gotta see what the hell I'm doing. Selkirk's supposed to be empty. Something tells me it's supposed to be empty, not full. I know that's not how it comes up, but that's just how the trains are being balanced, and this random bullshit has really screwed me up. That's supposed to be an empty train. So I'm gonna change that. Yeah, this is what screws me up every time when I see this. Let's empty that. Ah, crap. Yeah, I know people mean well, but it was never a rule. I understand that, so you know, that's why I've mentioned it. It just screws me right up when I'm trying to assign power or try to organize trains. Let's take a look. It doesn't matter. We'll go grab Selkirk. We'll figure it out once we have our tonnage with us. Ooh, not good. Actually, let me make sure the air is bled on these. Come on. That's not what I wanted. That's what we wanted. Okay, no, not you. Okay, do I have any Selkirk in there? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Track 8. I have a Nashville as an NSH, but I don't think that's it. Let me just make sure I'm not running over any switches, which I don't think I am. I think I'm all set. Yeah, I'm good. Back to that. So this one I'm just going to delete for now. It's one car. I don't know what was up with it, but it was a it's not tagged right anyways, so we'll just leave it alone. Okay, so Nashville. All right. So I was trying to look at different ways in which I can start tagging. I've seen this before where you put a number at the end of the tag, so you can actually determine a frequency. I might try to start doing that. I mean, the other way is to use dummy industries, and I've thought about doing that as well. The problem with that is... What the hell? What the hell is going on there? As we clear this, we will reorganize the hump, at least for the northern end, because that's where all the new trains are. So I've got to fit all these destinations, rearrange it. So I was saying I might rearrange it backwards, but I don't know yet. Yeah, because then Savannah gets a lot of... Yeah, but then Savannah could get called for... The more you get Savannah... That's why it's good with Baldwin filling up. Because it forces people to... It forces people to trim. Which means build trains. Okay. I was just thinking of something. I want to give somebody some advice. me just go over to Train Sim for a minute. I want to post this before I forget. Sometimes things come to my brain and then... Just make sure I didn't break my train. No, I didn't. So, I was just thinking as I was riding in the car. Sorry, guys. Was it Vern? I think it was Vern. Yeah. Author of the, or suggester of the Vern-o-meter idea. Ah, what the hell? Why can't I hit... Oh, I hit enter a bunch of times. Whoops. There we go. Sorry, guys. I was wondering why that. Save that, and we'll get rid of that. Sorry, guys. I try to help people when I think of it. Because if I don't, I'll never think of it again. Yeah, Vern was talking about riding, and it's hard when the train is going to jump onto the train and then grab it. And this is where I will use those Shift 1 control ones that were, I think were brought in version 2. It was an idea that I had. There's a couple of ideas they've used. I can't think of one. That was the one that was probably the most consequential. I have had other ones. They don't, yeah, like I said, I come up with ideas all the time. I don't expect them to be implemented, and really none of them are critical. They got ideas from all kinds of people. So, but if I can avoid them worrying about a certain idea and give a suggestion that might help them, solve their issue. I know he mentioned about riding in passengers. I think it's the passenger cars that are currently in the southeast, because I'm running the southeast, and so is he right now. Passenger cars that run in the southeast that deal with that. Okay, so we got... sorry about that, guys. Getting close to my supper, and I'm wasting time helping people. WPA. Okay, so now we got to go way over to, well, not way over. It's the track 11. Seems like it's way over, but not really. I need to make room for it, but okay. So this is what I do. So I walk as the conductor. Now I know my way is clear. Because I've already checked it. But I'm walking. I like walking. Because the train's got to slow down anyways. Because I was going too fast. So I get that set up. And then I hit Shift 1, save to slot 1. Oops. I hate it when that menu comes up like that if I go too close. Ah, come on. Stop. Now I can go Control F11, make sure I see where I'm doing. My head end's stopped. And then away I go. And then as I want to ride it in, although I don't think I can jump on this one. There's certain cars you cannot jump on. This might be one of them, but we'll see. If it isn't, we'll just fly. The 4-view works too. I enjoy the 4-view sometimes, just clicking on it and then just hitting the 4-view. Sometimes that gives a nice bird eye shot. I don't know if I can jump on this guy. Oh, I can. Alright. There's certain ones that you can't. So now I can judge my speed as I'm coming in. See, when I get below 4 miles an hour, of course I'm not going to be able to do it because I was going too fast. And I don't want to break couplers. No, I made it. Okay. Slack just shoved me back. Alright. I think that should be good. F12 to jump off. Hit the brake so it rolls back easily. Then slow down the independence. Stop my train. Neutral, forward. There it goes. Without breaking any couplers. Forward we go. So I hit Shift 1 again. Take a look ahead of me. I know I have that switch up ahead. There's no crossings in between here. The next signal, I'm fine. Control 1. Jumps back. And then I look at my switch list again. Or my sheet as it is. Rick is right beside me. So I can see the track over there. So I kind of jumped off on the wrong side, but that's okay. I can see the track in between the cars there. Rick's going to be the next one over. Oh, I could have saw through the boxcar. And I got a slow speed control for 10 miles an hour as well. I'm just going to walk over here and come around. There's Rick. Could have rode that out. I should have rode that out. Yeah, that's my fault. Switch was on the wrong side. Yeah, it's taking me a while anyways. Okay, that's good. Oops. Yeah, do it. There we go. What's the next one after Rick? HNC's not. That might be it. Oh, nope. So we go to track 25. Which ones are we going for now? CVAR and C. Okay. Gotcha. I'm going to walk out of this until I catch up to this thing. If it lets me. Might be a little tight here. Yeah, it's going to be too tight. Okay. Maybe I should have walked the other way. Yeah. No sense doing that now. Save my quote-unquote energy. But I'll shift 1. Control F11. We're good. Jump back. Oop, I hear Emmett. Gosh, tell him all the good news. There we go. Okay, so we want CVA on 25. There it is. Nope, I thought that was it. I think I have to go back out another ladder. Do we have any CVAs? It's past Augusta. Oh, it's way over there. Okay, cool. So if there was 2 conductors, they could be riding each end, and then one guy goes to throw this switch, the other guy goes to throw the other switch, but it's very common for that to happen. Alright, there's CVA. I do have a crossover here. If I probably utilize that. I don't know for how long. I can go up to LSC, wherever the hell that is. Yeah. I don't know if I want to use that. I may want to come across. Well, it really ain't going to matter because I'm either going to take that ladder or I'm not. I think I want to go down all the way. So that I can utilize the whole ladder. but we'll see about that. CHS is the last one on this one, I think. Yep. Which is track 29. I don't have too much experience switching this side of the yard. I'm sorry, which one did I say it was? CHS. Okay. So it's going to come into here, which means I basically want to get out. I'd like to get past that, get the crossover. So I'll go there, poink, take a look around, make sure I'm not fouling any switches, which I shouldn't be, but take another look around. I got plenty of room right now. Alright, so I'm going to come down here. Rather use the last crossover that I need to, which would be that one coming up. So another way is if you're riding the train, is to simulate that you're actually riding the train. So you basically, you control F12, right? You kind of give, okay, so you got like 200 feet. So you hit the counter for something like that to simulate approximately where you'd be dropping off. So, about right here. There, see? And I went too far because I never set my brakes. But that's okay, because that gives me time to do everything else. I thought my sun was coming down, but maybe not. There we go. You're all right. Yeah, I can walk along the side here. And all the telemetry's on, like the rail driver if you've got it, plus up here if you don't. You don't have to worry about speed limits or anything like that. There is a grade crossing past the one signal, but you've got a pretty good lead. Most yards like this will have a good lead where you won't have to worry. There's times where you do have to worry about grade crossings, and there's ways around that too. Okay, here he comes. I'll bring the speed down. Now you can fly. Okay, so you're looking at where he's walking. We're looking at CVA. So he's still walking, right? So you're just flying around and seeing what the hell's going, you know, what's going on, right? It's past Augusta, so you know that. There's CVA. So you may or may not be in the right track right now, but you fly around. Looks like he is. Oh, I got a crossover against me. That's not good. You don't want that. So there's a lot of setup and a lot of downtime while you're setting up these switches or getting a second guy out there. CVA, I think, was the bulkheads, if I remember. Yep. Okay. There we go. Well, I slowed down enough anyways, so speed back up. There we go. Now we're good. So we got CVA, RNC. We're skipping FLS because he's going on that train. Rick was the last one, I believe. Yep. Wow, it's 4:41. I'm really trying to clear this yard out. I'm gonna have a 6 o'clock supper tonight. Beautiful day out, but I mean, other than going for a drive to get supper, I don't know if I'm gonna have too much time to enjoy it. I enjoyed it yesterday. It was a nice day yesterday too. Okay. Oh boy. A little hard. This is gonna be a tough one. Maybe. Nope. How many feet do I got with me? 4,800 at the moment. Now I can take a look and see where I need to be, which it looks like I need to be up there. Just to get an idea. Now I should have been looking at that as I was coming in, but then now I know where to cross, right? If you're more familiar with the yard, then you don't have to worry about that stuff, but so I'll be crossing about right here. And of course, if you had two guys, they'd be they'd be working together as a team. I gotta figure out where, as far as auto racks. Now I know, humps, no humps, blah blah blah, loads, empties, but why they show up on mixed trains when we have specific auto trains? I'm just wondering how common that is down here. I know it is in Fostoria, but they have auto trains too. Because I recall seeing some the odd auto cars being on some trains, and I just don't, other than empty movements, I'm not exactly sure what they're doing or where they're coming from. In such small quantities usually. Like, I know empty car movements are not profitable, so I can see some of them being tagged on to add some tonnage and all that other stuff. Oh! Jesus. Was I already set up? Oh, I was set up. It is RNC, right? Yep. Okay. Stop, you idiot. Checking how far away I am to the signals. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cross over to the other side. Try to be smart about this. Not to say that's gonna help me, but since I'm heading that way, I might as well do that. RNC, do I do FLS? No, I skipped that. Okay. So really it didn't matter. LSC is the next one. Okay. So see, I can get that ready as he's coming down, right? Yeah. Then again, probably have to ride it anyways, so. But I'll stay on this side anyways. That way I can ride it out and then switch it as I have to, because LSC's switch strong. Yeah, it's a little too close. It's the way the hump does it, so I don't worry about it. Fair game. Alright. That's where I want to go, right there. I think that's legal, since that's a sitting pair of cars. Thought I put that off. Still good. There we go. Now we're set up for that, other than that last switch. Slow down a bit. Nah, we're okay. Let's keep it going. Nah, we'll keep it at notch 1. Drift a bit. Again, take a look. Right around the corner is the signals. I think I'm okay. Okay, notch 0. Shift 1 looking that way, boink. And the dispatch board should help. I'm down here. I'll leave it alone for now. There we go. Start using dynamics. Okay, so I got RNC. 2 more cuts. You know, undo that. Undo. Undo. Redo. There, I want to keep that in there. I just realized that. Which one am I doing? RNC. I gotta see what the hell I'm doing. There we go. Okay, that's fine. There's a reason why I did that. I started thinking about it a little bit, and once I got this train going, set up, I don't want to be messing around with it. So. LSD CHS is the last one, which is right behind it, so that's good. And that'll be the head end block. There we go. Okay, so we're right where we need to be. One more cut. You see how things look in the yard now. Yeah, it looks a lot better. So I'm going to have 12 more strings. Yeah, I think this is going to be the the one and only train I build. But it was a good one. The other ones are shorties. don't think I needed to do that. Anything that's already in the hump, you don't need to bleed the train, but I just felt like it. Okay. I'm gonna fly here. Okay, so now we get the total stats. Because we didn't quite have the one for some reason. Where are we at here? Okay. I'll go back to here for a second. I don't know where I am, but okay, that's good enough. So if I go up to here, I will get the so I'm a 1.1 HPT with those 4 units, the 4 switcher units. But I got 10,558 tons. So if I was to go quickly like this, if I change this to 10,558, you can see it needs 3. I'm going to undo that though. I don't want to change those formulas. So now what I can do, well, first of all, I can get this forward and get this going. We know we need 3 engines for it. Okay. I'll go ahead and do that from here. And I will go ahead and I will comment this one. Now, do I need the signal? Most definitely. So I go ahead and I just give myself a signal there. we'll get ourselves set up for 9. So I've got all my instructions down. We're heading back right now, or we're heading forward, I should say. Back to the crossover at the tower here, so I can... I wish you can tower it like in the air, but you can't. So you gotta go like that. See the signal? Now there's a reason why I'm doing that, because there is a grade crossing. But I do enjoy the tower view when I can get it. Just gives you an overall approach at how things are going. Okay, so that's good. We're good there. I don't even think we're going to come up to the crossing. So Control 1 brings us back to the tower on the ground. So what I want to do is I want to place myself. This guy's walked or something, or who knows what. But he wants to be here. In fact, he's not too far away, so I'm just going to sit here. Drop the speed back. Now I'll shift 1 there. Going through the restricting signal now. Just fly above. You can go like this too, or however you want to do it, but I'm going to start throwing some dynamics in. In fact, I'll go up here, and I like to close the crossovers for safety reasons. It's not a rule or anything, it just makes me feel better. By the time he stops, he'll... There we go. Get a little bit more dynamics. And a little bit of independence now. Just waiting for the front end to stop. Dynamics are off. Yeah, we weren't too far away. I had no worries, but... Alright, here we go. Ride it in. Now, I really don't have to ride it in because I know the switches are set. Now that I think about that. So, just double check in the air. As long as your switches are set and you know the track is free, you're okay. And the guy in the tower says it's fine, so just ride it from over here. Just take a look, make sure I've cleaned up my oh yeah, I haven't yet, so okay. So what I do up here now is I know what the block is or what it has, so I don't need to do that anymore. So I kill all that. And, oops, there's some more ahead of it. Yep. Kill all that. And all that now. So that should leave us with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, 12 tracks. Now it says that there's still 2159, but the reality is it's going to be using the other ones. So F8 we kind of know right now. So I'm darkening these. As much as it sounds goofy, I have had a lot of experience, you know, with yard masters and in model railroads. The virtual is just better. But model railroads, you're also on tighter timelines and stuff like that. So F9 has its power. F8, let's just see here. What are we looking for? Okay, so that's going to be a full other 3 engines. These probably not so much. That's only going to take 2 engines. That's probably not going to take 3 engines. That's probably going to take 2 engines too, because we don't have the Savannah block to worry about. And I'll bolt that out. Through here. We're 7,500 feet, which plenty. And the other ones are going to be even smaller, so. How come the lights are on over there? That's weird. I just noticed that. There's a set of lights on over. I don't know. Clouds? That, oops. There's the head end. And then I can go over I go over to my Discord. Anytime I'm doing a live stream, I get an email or a private message, and I don't want to deal with it. Yep. Yep. We'll go with that. And Waycross instructions now. Okay. Let's get the load down here. Okay, I think that got everybody's attention. It's for Q410. Just listening. Once I stop hearing the sound of the clickety-clack, then I know. Q492. 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 Q684. Q684. And Q692. All right. Perfect timing. All right. Let's see where we're at. We'll go down to notch 2. But considering where we were, that's basically how you empty a hump or empty a bowl. So we got, I think, yeah, there's three more trains to be built, but they're not as long as this one, or the first one that's already ready to go. I think that's a Chicago-bound train, somebody else built. But oh boy. I was gonna kick it, but I don't think so. Not too much room on the other end. Ooh. That was funky. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room. all set. So I'll definitely be back this evening. Take, oops, I gotta close that up. All right. Well, that's everything with Waycross. It's looking good. It's going to look even better once we get all those extra trains going. So we got room for one train. Not the greatest, but there's plenty of southbound trains. So, you know, worst thing comes to worst, then we'll be fine. I'm not going to be too far away anyways. I haven't seen any trains hit that look menacing. There's one coming from Barganza. I don't know what that is. So far, nothing. NS, something's going into the intermodal. There's been something going in the intermodal for a while. Actually, I think that guy's waiting. I gotta see that for a minute. Because it says NS is stopped. Something's up here. Something's up. Let's go take a look what's going on. That don't look right. Where am I? Am I in the right spot? Yeah, probably not. I don't know. Oh, here's NS. Okay. What's going on? Okay, NS has a red signal here. Do they have another train going the other way? I've seen weirder stuff happen, but not that I can tell. Although they show an NS that way. So what the hell's going on? So what's going on here? I don't see anything down here. Whoops, am I in the right area? What the hell's this? I'm probably in the wrong area here. Okay, NS. What's going on here? Okay, so he's waiting. He's waiting for something. Oh, okay. He's got this guy waiting for. What's he doing in here? Oh God! Remind me to get that train out of there. Tropicana juice train. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta make that a manual. He's at Tampa anyways. I don't know what the hell he's doing in here. Okay, you get out of here. I just realized what happened. So traffic's all bounded up because nobody can get through because, yeah. Okay, he's got to wait a minute because that's got to count down. Let's see what's going on over at this end. Because it looked like we had something else coming the other way, and I've seen that happen. Where two NSs will face each other, even though they're not supposed to, but they do. Yeah, they are. Okay, well... I'll let you go. Oh, he was in the sea. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Oh, there's another train behind him. Jesus, Murphy. Had I known that, I would have, some frickin' 3NS trains because of all that backlog with Tropicana. Okay. Whoa! 4 trains! Did we get them all? Yes. Wow, that reduced my traffic. Okay. Can I see what's going on now? There we go. We got a green signal. I think that's been like that for a while, and I kind of caught my eye before, and I didn't really think of it. And fortunately, it hasn't blocked a lot of traffic, or else I'd be wondering what the hell's going on. Ooh. That's all fun. Okay, so it's a K train coming. Good. Don't have to worry about him. And a passenger, a cold, 2 passengers. Yeah, why not? That's why I want to get more trains in here. The more trains I get, the less choices it has to keep on calling passenger trains all the time. We got PO1 and PO2 over there. Now it keeps calling passengers. But anyways, I'll get the weights figured out. So I got two in the northbound ready. Looks like somebody took one of these out earlier, so that's cool. And so there's room to build another train, and the south hump is available. Everything's cool there, and nothing is currently on the way for Waycross. That is good. And I am going to go out for me supper. I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm going to go hide over here for a second. That's a good place to hide. I just hide so it doesn't make as much noise. Yeah, okay. I'm going to stop this, check that private message, and then head out for supper and maybe go for a walk. Because I'm still a little sore from yesterday, so... But that's the way it is. Okay, everybody's dying off like flies, so... Anyways, that's it. I'll talk to you later, and I'll be on later this evening. Once we get stuff going. Probably another, who knows, hour and a half. Okay, guys, have a good one. I'll talk to you later. See ya.